EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Washington Commanders. On the visitor's sideline, Pete Carroll, the coach of the Raiders. These guys flew across the country for this one. Always tough to play in the early slate of games when making that trek. On the other side, Commanders head coach Dan Quinn. His guys off to a much better start, 2-0 through 2 weeks of football. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
Smith now to throw. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Smith. Throwing middle, and it's complete. A 5-yard pass on first down and another 5-yard connection there.
A gain of 5. First down.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Pass complete right side to Bowers. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Raiders.
Throwing is Smith. He'll get this out to Genty. Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second.
Smith
at the 24-yard line.
They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Genty is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1. They'll sneak it with Smith. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go. Here's Genty. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. Well, they miss an opportunity to put some points on the board on the opening drive. They pass on the field goal. What'd you think?
I'm looking at it from a positive standpoint for them. First drive of the game, they set the tone, right? They go downfield. They let them know how aggressive they're going to be all game long. Even though they don't get it, because it's the first drive of the game, you're not that worried about it. Hey, we got plenty of other opportunities as this game moves on.
And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. To the air goes Daniels. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing now is Daniels. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
The tackle there by Jermaine Pratt. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Here's Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Sinnott. That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Commanders first down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It was Jamal Adams up from his safety spot to make the play behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
70 Timberwolves.
To throw is Daniels. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Commanders.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Daniels looking to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go. Ready.
Now Daniels. Rolling to his right. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage. And now it's 4th.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try and pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. Set.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. It's a 39-yard attempt right hash. And Gay knocks this one through. And the Commanders get out to a 3-0 lead. So pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
Shreds it with a stiff arm. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact,
and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jacoby Myers, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Commanders 3.
Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
but you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blow is the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah, a little tired, and if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Set up. Ready.
Back to throw. Daniels. That's caught left side by Simmons. But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Another Washington.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Open man is Noah Brown. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Sliding out of the pocket. Touchdown, Washington. Noah Brown, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Commanders are once again back in front. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down, Las Vegas.
Now Smith. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Myers. He's to the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Jacoby Myers. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10.
Commanders 10.
Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with the first down. There's a short one pulled in by Simmons. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
On the ready.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a second and 4.
At the 47-yard line.
There's a short one pulled in by Simmons. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 36.
That's good for a Washington.
Back to throw. Daniels. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Eluding the pressure right. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. This offense so far on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be third and 5. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Commanders first down.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Noah Brown with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders have yet again retaken the lead in the second quarter, and already his second touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game. And I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Raiders 14.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Geno now to throw. Now incomplete to Trey Tucker. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Throwing now is Geno. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Complete to Ashton Genty. A gain of 14. And a Las Vegas first down. Now
Geno. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Deron Payne busting through to get him for a loss of 6. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. A shotgun snap for Smith. Over the middle, he's got Myers.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
Down inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Brock Bowers, 37 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
That's another Washington first down.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. That's Samuel, caught left side. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Daniels. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
4 yards. That's another Washington Commanders.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it. And that will keep this a 4-point game.
Yeah, it's been a disappointing first half for him, all things considered. And this can serve as the capper. It's a missed field goal in the late going, and that's only going to serve to lessen the mood even further.
Back to throw, Smith. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot here before break, Smith. That's caught by Myers. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. A sad day for some, the official final day of summer. Fall begins in the USA tomorrow, so time for one more summer fling, if you will. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Highmark Stadium. It's the Bills at home for an AFC East battle with the Miami Dolphins. And this is 4th year back, James Cook. He's a weapon in the run game. He's a weapon in the passing game. Look at him go. 80 yards on the catch and run for the touchdown. The Bills are back in the win column. They move to 2-1 with a Week 3 victory. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Houston Texans. And this is Isaiah Likely. He's only had 2 catches in the first half, but he made both of them pay off. Touchdown, touchdown. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And this is Daniel Jones. He's going to find some open space, and he is gone. 32 yards on the touchdown run. This one is now at halftime, and it's the Colts lead it by a touchdown at the half. And with that, a look at what else is going on around the NFL here in week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half, as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. First chance for the Commanders offense now as they head out for their opening series of the second half. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
2nd and 10.
Get it? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go!
Play action, now it's Daniels. They'll roll him out right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack.
Hold them ready.
A tough spot here, 3rd and 15.
Here we go, shot. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. He'll get this complete to Sinnott, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. Open man is Samuel, complete. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Hands it off out of the gun. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To the air goes Daniels. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Deebo Samuel, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Gay is on for the point after. And that one gives them a 3-point lead. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And able to to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. They'll go again with Genty. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Smith now to throw. And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Here we go on the next drive for Washington. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Daniels. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
3rd and 2.
Ready.
To throw is Daniels. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. But I think the ball's out. And fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a 1st down.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you could sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
10 yards on the
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys are able to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So out come the Raiders. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st down, Raiders.
Gino going to hand it to Genty. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st down, Raiders.
RPO. That's complete right side. So nothing doing there. And it'll be second down.
Second and 10. At the 49.
To throw is Smith. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's third and long. They'll set up to throw. Open man is Tucker. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up fourth down. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. And the Washington offense heading out. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Flush to his right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Here we go, Jack.
Now Daniels. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 75 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, down at the 33. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And able to get this to the 31.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Daniels. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Daniels looking to throw. That's called left side by Simmons. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. He'll try again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. McNichols is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play. over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. From the gun, here's Smith. He's got his man on the crossing route. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. A run out of the gun with Genty. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Out of the gun, Smith. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Here we go on 4th. Smith. He's going to take another shot here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter? It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
38-yard line.
Got him in, it's Brown. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner by the time he looked it in.
Now the ball comes loose, and the Raiders pick it up. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
In today's NFL, most teams don't have as many goals for the game like we used to have where you checked off your boxes. But 0 turnovers, that's a universal. And while it won't likely cost them in this game, they're going to regret the fact that they coughed one up here.
Yeah, their first blemish. They had mistake-free football prior.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
Up the middle, it's Genty. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Throwing now is Gino. That's complete. Genty out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and run for it. is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And that will force a turnover on downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, go.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to take this one down to the 25.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Result of the play is a
Looking to put a drive together. Gino now to throw. That's caught left side. Myers with it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's Smith. That's to Bash over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Back to throw, Smith. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Commanders' 30.
Smith. That's caught by Tucker. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
3-yard pickup.
Now Gino.
3rd down.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Trey Tucker, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave them now with a 3rd down situation. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Commanders are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Gay is on for the point after. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Smith.
They'll try and set up the screen to Genty.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44.
And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Throwing is Smith. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Myers. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Now they go screen. It's complete. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
And he clocks it with just 10 seconds left. Play action. It's Smith.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Complete to Trey Tucker.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Commanders,
it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.